Paul Deussen. Paul Jakob Deussen, German, January 7, 1845, July 6, 1919, was a German Indologist and professor of philosophy at University of Kiel. Strongly influenced by Arthur Schopenhauer, Deussen was a friend of Friedrich Nietzsche and Swami Vivekananda. In 1911, he founded the Schopenhauer Society, Schopenhauer-Gesellschaft. Professor Deussen was the first editor, in 1912, of the scholarly journal Schopenhauer Yearbook, Schopenhauer-Jahrbuch. Deussen, who Sanskritized his name to Devasena as a mark of his admiration for Hinduism, is one of the distinguished role of Europeans who, often with lyrical admiration, participated in the scholarly Western discovery of Sanskrit and Hinduism that took place in British India itself, Germany, France, and England. Biography. Paul Deussen was born on January 7, 1845 in Oberdreis, Neuwied in the Rhine province, one of 8 children of a clergyman of modest means. He became a student, and lifelong devotee, of the German philosopher Schopenhauer, and of the philosophy of Kant, and he became a friend of Friedrich Nietzsche. Deussen was educated at Bonn, Tübingen and Berlin universities between 1864 and 1881, writing his dissertation on Plato's philosophy. Deussen was appointed private docent, 1881-7, and extraordinarius, 1887-9, at the University of Berlin, and ordinarius, 1889-1919, the year of his death, at the University of Kiel. Until 1919, Deussen continued to edit the Schopenhauer Yearbook, as well as working on an edition of Schopenhauer's works. It was when he attended a lecture by Professor Lawson expounding the Shakuntala that Deussen was fired by Sanskrit and Hinduism. His first publication in 1877 was published in English as The Elements of Metaphysics in 1894. It was followed by the translations of the Sutra of the Vedanta in 1906, the Philosophy of the Upanishads also in 1906, and the System of the Vedanta in 1912. His visit to India in 1904 was published in English as My Indian Reminiscences in 1912. However, his autobiographical papers, edited by his widow Erika and published in German in 1922, have not so far been translated into English. Deussen's System of the Vedanta has been reprinted several times. He uses the Brahma Sutra and, rather less, Adi Shankara's commentary on it, as the structure for his exposition. His scholarship has been described as immense, perceptive, and meticulous. Mahinder Gulati refers to him as an Orientalist and Sanskrit scholar. Paul Deussen's name is thus linked with George Boucher, Sir William Jones and Sir John Woodroffe in British India, Anquetil Duperron and Eugène Burnouf in France, Heinrich Roth, Franz Bopp, Friedrich von Schlegel and Max Muller in Germany, in the European revelation of the wealth of Hinduism as revealed by Sanskrit documents. Works. Reception. Deussen has been called an outstanding scholar, a great scholar who spearheaded study of the Upanishads and Vedic literature, and as a critical scholar,